Hello. In this video, we want to convert the measure 44 degrees, 12 minutes, and 30 seconds to decimal degrees rounded to the nearest 10,000th. Now, this format for writing down an angle measurement is in what we call the degree, minute, second format. Now, for short, that would be DMS. And we want to go into the standard degree measurement. There's no SD or anything like that. It's just the degree measurement. So this is actually pretty common, especially if you're working with astrophotography, astronomy, or anything that deals with the sky, because right ascension is usually in DMS format. Altitude, as in longitude, usually would be decimal, but or it could be the other way around as well. But generally speaking, this is good to know. It's actually very interesting. You wouldn't think that this would be, very precise doing it this way, but it actually pretty much is. It's very interesting how even just a few seconds means quite a bit when you're dealing with something that's as far away as the sky. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and do this. We want to start out with this DMS format, that's what this is, and convert to just a decimal. That's all it is. Here's the thing though. I know that this is going to be 44 point something degrees. And the reason I know that is because this is in 44 degrees. That's all it is. I need to figure out what the decimals are going to be, because that's what the degrees are here. The decimals come from over here, 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Remember, 12 minutes, I'm going to start working with what we call dimensional analysis. And here's the thing. We know that 60 minutes equals 1 degree. So if they're the same thing and I do a division by the two, technically I'm multiplying by 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 60 minutes in the denominator and 1 degree in the numerator. And if you notice, what's going to happen is that the minutes here cancels with the minutes here. They're gone. Make this a little bit smaller. So those cancels with those. And the units that we'd be working with would be the degrees. Now, this is something that you've probably seen if you're in chemistry or something like that. They use this for dimensional analysis. I think they call it stoichiometry in chemistry, if I remember correctly. It's been a really long time since I took any chemistry class, but yeah. Anyway, those would cancel, and we're basically just 12 times 1 over 60. In other words, 12 over 60. In other words, take the minutes and divide by 60. So what we have here is 44 degrees plus 12 over 60 degrees as well. That's what's happening. And then we're also going to add on the seconds. And if you remember, how many seconds are there in a degree? Well, remember, how many seconds are there in a minute? First of all, 60 seconds are equal to 1 minute. But remember, there are 60 minutes in a degree, which means that, 3,600 seconds are in 1 degree, because it's 60 times 60 to give you 3,600. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this 30 and divide by 3,600. And then all of those are still just degrees. And then just take your calculator and type in 44 plus 12 over 60 plus 30 over 3,600. I haven't done that yet, so I'm going to do it now. So 44 plus 12 over 60 plus 30 over 3,600. Awesome. And whenever you type this in, this will give you 44 point, not a surprise there, 208, and then a bunch of threes repeating. But notice that we want to round this to the nearest 10,000th. Here's the thing. With decimals, the first decimal is a tenth. The next one would be 100th. The next one, 1,000th, which makes this one here to be the 10,000th. So that means that this 3 is where we want to break this off at. And notice that means that if that's where we're breaking it, looking at the next decimal, the 100,000th, is that a 5 or above? The answer is no. That means that we keep this wherever it is. So the answer that we're looking for here would be 44.2083 degrees. Alrighty. Well, I believe that's it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun.